how many bodies do you? So there's a statistic. There's statistic that says after you have a 15% chance of the relationship or being happy in the relationship. How many bodies do you think that's at for the relationship to the marriage to have a 15% happiness? How many bodies do you think that's at?
Like on
for
both
the girl?
ends?
No, for just the girl.
Okay, I'm a firm believer body count doesn't matter as long as your test results are clean. Same.
Okay. So like, you know, like what do you think that 15% is at then? Like 40? Like after she's been with like 40 or 15 people, then
That's
like
kind of high.
then
For like the average person, I would say like not from my own experience or my own like opinion. I think that a lot of guys don't like a girl that has more than 10 bodies. That's just from
I'm just asking for like how like what do you think ruins happiness in marriage? At what number is it like, damn, that's gonna fuck up her ability to be happy in marriage?
I don't know. I guess
You don't even
I guess
know?
10.
You
I don't
think
know.
about 10? What do you think?
5.
5? What do you think?
I don't think it matters.
You don't think it matters either?
Shit.
It's actually 20. I said it on the high scale, but really after 5 bodies, it drops off a cliff down to where it's only like a 40% happiness.
Yeah.
And then from there, after like 10, it goes down even more and more and more. After 20, it's like only a 15% chance of you being happy in marriage.
It's because the women devalue sex after that, right?
No.
Well, give them the medical. Give them the medical.
No. So
Something
the
like
reason
that.
why is because men and women are not the same. Like y'all, like a woman sleeping around, a man sleeping around are two completely different fucking things, and it does hurt you very bad. You have pair bonding, and your ability to pair bond completely drops off every person you have sex with. So a woman who has 50 bodies, she can never love a guy like she could when she only had 1 body or 2 bodies. It's not even close to the fucking same. Not even close. Even a girl after fucking 5 is like this. Like that's why it's a very big deal. Like and all throughout all of history, this has always been a big deal for a reason. It's not just because fucking the patriarchy or anything. It's literally because, like I was telling y'all earlier, y'all are the vulnerable sex and men are disposable. Since y'all are so vulnerable, we have to protect y'all. Fathers for all of history had to protect their daughters from trauma. Trauma destroys women, but it builds men up.
Yeah.
A man that's gone through trauma, that's gone through a lot of shit, he's fucking attractive more. He has scars. He's fucking experienced. That shit's sexy. A woman that's experienced is not fucking sexy.
And
it's not at all.
And keep in mind, the University in Seattle, they were studying certain cancers in women. Whether it be ovarian, breast cancer, and so on. They were researching how to try to cure it or slow it down. And they ran into some by mistake. And what they ran into was they understood that when they were studying DNA, they were finding semen in the DNA. And so they start studying a little bit more. Now you guys need to go read this article. It'll blow your fucking mind. The women, 130 million count of sperm leaves a man when he ejaculates into a woman. Only 2 of those reach the egg. The rest of it goes into the wall, your cellulose wall, and goes out through the cells and reproduces itself in the blood.
Ends up in your bones.
Stays in your bone. It's in your bone marrow. It's in your eye sockets. It's in your spine. It's in your heart. It's in the pores of your tongue. And so just imagine how nasty the fuck that is. When a man has busted in you and it's all in your body, all over you, all in your DNA. And so that's why one of the things that the doctor said was, when you get a DNA test on a child and they say 99.6 or 99.9, they cannot give you 100% based on the fact that you have DNA from someone else inside your body.
Mm-hmm.
Use condoms.
That's fucked up.
Well, you know, like, and like using condoms is fine and all, and like, and that's best, but in reality, just don't have sex. Women should not be sleeping around. It's not a good thing at all. I preach celibate, I really preach being celibate on this fucking show because y'all want to know why men ain't shit today? Y'all want to know why there's so few good men? It's because they can get pussy so easily. The guys that are fucking 6'4", or they're like really attractive and stuff like that, the guys that play the most games, why the fuck would they go and get a better job or become fucking good provider men whenever pussy is so cheap and easy? I'm not saying it's y'all doing it, but there's so many women that are giving it out for free that we don't have to be big men. We don't have to be good men. We can be pieces of shits all day long and still get the pussy. It's fucking crazy.
Bro, you know what's crazy? In corporate America, when I'm at the bank every day, can't say what bank because I don't want to bullshit. But when I'm in that office, I overhear the ladies talking in these groups. And I heard one girl say, girl, I got dressed up. I had the boys out and I had my hair done and we went on a date and he going to ask me for some pussy. And I told him no. He said, okay, that's fine. He said, find you a ride home. She said, okay, fuck it. I'll find a ride home. So she called her Uber to go home. She said on her way out, he had a whole nother chick in the car giving him head in the car. And he just met her ass. It was so easy for him to do it. And she was like, what's the dating world like today? I said, shit, you lost. He sent your ass home in an Uber, and before you left, you looking in the car, and you see a head going up and down.
Yep.
It was easy for him to get it.
Yep. Yeah, it's you got to understand. It's all about so nothing is respected that comes easy. So a woman having a lot of bodies or anything like that's why y'all are so disrespected for it. If a woman has a lot of bodies, there's no skill to do that. It's absolutely nothing skillful about it. For a man to get a bunch of bodies, it takes a lot of skill. He gets a ton of respect for it because it ain't easy.
It ain't.
And the problem today is a lot of women,
niggas
like, because of feminism and shit, we're like, oh, men and women's a blank slate. We're all the same, guys. If a man can sleep around, a woman can sleep around too. It's the same, guys. It's not the same. Like, and the reason why men take it really fucking serious, I asked y'all those questions, would you give up the girls' trips? Would you give up your Instagram, stuff like that? Because we give a lot about internet modesty. We give a lot about internet loyalty because we couldn't tell if the baby was ours for thousands of years. For fucking 300,000 years as Homo sapiens, there was no telling if that baby that came out of your body was mine or the other ape man. There was no fucking telling. There's no fucking DNA. There's no test for anything. So that's why we're fucking, I'll fucking kill over this shit. Like, nobody fucking touch my girl. Like, that's why it's like that. That's why men really give a fuck about y'all's sexual loyalty. Way more than y'all will. What y'all give a fuck about is provision loyalty. I can even do this with a test to teach y'all. If you could choose between a guy who's a full-time simp or a part-time pimp. The full-time simp, all day long, he texts girls, he likes pictures on Instagrams. If a girl messages him saying that she needs $10 for some food, he sends it immediately. He's a full-time simp. Like, he's always simping in that way. You always catch him doing that stupid shit on his phone. Or would you choose the guy who's a part-time pimp, meaning once a year on a business trip, he might fuck another girl. You will never know about it because he was just on a business trip and it was a quick thing. He's coming home and he loves you. Would you rather that
You
guy
don't love
or
me
the?
if you fuck somebody else. Period.
I'll explain to you in a second that how
I
wrong
kinda
you are about
disagree.
that.
I honestly kind of disagree.
Huh?
I kind of disagree.
No, this is not a disagree or a agree. This is
Yeah.
a question. This is a question of which one would you pick? Which guy would you pick?
a part-time pimp, 100%.
Part-time pimp. Which one would you pick?
Part-time pimp.
Which one
all
would
day
you
long.
pick?
Part-time pimp.
Okay, and the reason why is because y'all give a fuck about a guy giving out his provisioning, his money, energy, attention, and time.
You give
Y'all
a girl,
really
I
give a
just
fuck
think
about
that's hella unattractive. If you're
Well, yes,
My ex did that. That's why I broke up with
because
him.
a guy who gives out his resources.
no one likes a hype
Because
man.
a guy who gives out that's his resources. When you
That's
give
my
out
money,
your
baby.
resources, that is very unattractive. And you said that means that he doesn't love you, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I
So
feel.
so you think that if a guy cheats on you, he doesn't love you?
Yeah.
You really think that?
Yeah.
You know why you think that? You're
Why?
projecting because that's how women are. Women will definitely, if a woman cheats on you, she definitely does not love
I
you
feel
anymore.
like
Hold
as
on one second. Let me
humans-
here. Let me finish 1 second. The reason why is because think back to it. When a woman cheats, it's because she's fully checked out of the relationship. It's because she is fully done with the guy. She is completely different than a guy. If a guy goes and cheats, he's taking a piss. It's the same as going and eating a sandwich. It's no different. It's literally just doing what's natural to us. Well, you can say that you don't agree, but evolutionary biology, we can look at statistics and we can look at all types of facts that literally show men are like this and women are like this. And you can hate it as much as you want, but reality is sexist. Like, society is sexist as fuck. I can't go get on a yacht at 19 years old. I can't go skip the line at the club. There's a lot of things that women get, and I don't get those same privileges. This is one of the main privileges that men get, the main double standard that women really hate. But that's not my fault. And it's only a few guys that can do this. Very few guys get to exercise these options. Most guys are so simp, so losers, not tall enough, not fucking cool enough, not enough money, that they don't even get options. Like, and if y'all want one of those guys, y'all can totally choose them. Y'all can choose the guys that don't cheat all day long, but y'all don't want them. Women usually end up choosing the guy that's cheating or the guy that gets all the girls, and then they complain later on about how the fact that he's fucking other girls. Y'all didn't have to choose that
and
guy.
they're lacking
I don't
testosterone.
choose that
Biologically,
guy.
men are not meant to be monogamous.
Yeah, we're not. Well,
all. I agree
if,
with that.
If we look at studies,
Scientifically,
even women
yes.
aren't. No, if we look at
I
studies,
agree. No one's meant to be
even-
monogamous. It's like a
Well-
Victorian kind of.
Well, no, we
Ideal.
so it's definitely more beneficial for a woman to. But if we look throughout history, it's always been an intersection of monogamy at some points, and then not. Like, throughout all of history, it's always changed. Now, is it better for society? Yes. The reason why we're as advanced as we are today is because of monogamy. But definitely women even sleep around too. So why do y'all think women would cheat though? I'm gonna do a little experiment. Why do you think women cheat? If a woman does cheat, why is she cheating? Well, you never really been in a serious relationship or
I
cheated, so
wouldn't
it's hard to
cheat,
answer.
though.
Yeah, so you just wouldn't do it. What,
Yeah,
like,
I
why do you
break
think
up
some
with
women
a
cheat?
nigga before
If you
I
could just
cheat.
say why,
I think some women cheat because they're checked out.
they're just,
It's checked out. You're not providing something in that relationship that us as women, we crave a certain something. If you're not giving that, and each woman's different too.
yeah, and you're just done if he's not
Everybody's
doing
different.
that.
Once you're done, you're done.
Yeah, what do you think? Why do women cheat?
I mean, I'm not a cheater, so I can't say, but I do have an idea of why someone would cheat if they're not getting financially taken care of,
Okay.
if they're not getting enough attention. But that also attention, I mean, I think that that kind of differs. If the man is out there getting the money and like doing his thing, attention is gonna like naturally lack. So I mean,
So
maybe.
like sometimes they're more okay with the attention thing. It's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
money.
yeah.
It's the money that needs to always be coming in though.
I
So
agree.
there's two.
Yeah.
So there's two main theories why. Shout out to Dr. David Buss. The two main theories why women cheat, and the first one is the dual mating strategy. So that means that like. Say like she's married to a guy that's like a super beta dude, like he makes fucking $200,000 a year, but he's fucking short, he's weird. She doesn't like sleeping with him. Like maybe like she's just not turned on. She doesn't get turned on him. She might go sleep with another guy, keep his provisioning and his money, but go sleep with a whole nother dude just to have his genetics. And you see these stories on Reddit all the time, on the internet, where the guys find out 20 years later that the kid's not theirs and stuff. That's dual mating strategy. That's a woman cheating to go get better genetics from another guy, but keeping her provisioning from her main man, her husband. And then there's another one called the mate switching strategy. And what this is say like you're in a abusive relationship, a relationship that he's not providing anymore. He's not giving you the time, the attention, the money, whatever it is. He lost his job, something bad happens like that, and you will mate switch. You'll go and cheat with another guy, not necessarily maybe to like go to that guy and be in a relationship with him, but maybe to just get your foot out the door so then you can move to another guy afterwards or something.
Test the waters.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's called the mate switching strategy. But those are the two main reasons why women cheat. That's like if there's that, I would say that it's always mate switching actually is like the number one reason.
Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.